Was it the Don and Mark show or was it the Mark and Don show?
Either way, it's kind of like Frick and Frack or Frack and Frick.
Just want to make sure. When I start telling people I'm part of a morning show, it's like, hey, it's a California thing.
Okay, where are we going?
I took the 90. That was a really nice trade. I think you can go back to bed after that one.
Well, I need some more points here. Okay. Am I going to get it? Am I going to get it? Yes. Come on. I took the 91 again.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So I was looking for that 94.50. There we go. All good. I didn't take that 90 the first. I was sitting there at 89. I had 89.50 as my entry point, and
I usually do a point below and a point above.
Yeah,
just to be on the safe side.
And it just didn't quite get there. But it popped back down to 91, and I says, it's going to go up again. So I took it. So that's my reasoning now, rather, I just looked out and it made it. That's the only thing I could tell you.
Coming up to our blue band, Don.
Yep.
Please don't tell me I missed that.
I got my blue band sitting at 97 right now. 96.75. I mean, I could extend my line out, but it's not going to touch. I'm really not seeing anything. It's just not. That 94 was a good trade. It worked out. Well, I hope somebody's. No, I take that back. I hope they're not trading along with me. I get carried away. The blue band did work yesterday, but it was just. I think we were in at 88 and we ran up to a little past 91, I think. And I took that 91 to the short side. And today, the 91 to the long side worked. So go figure.
See how that works?
Yeah. It's amazing how the levels work from one day to the next.
They just bounce off each other one day.
Yeah.
Next day, they go right back to it.
But I don't have a sense on where it's going to go next. It's not giving me any. It's not leaving much of a trail to follow right at the moment.
What was the overnight high? Was it, there it is.
47.04.
04, that's right. Yeah.
See, I can't remember all this stuff. I've got to come in and sit down and write it down, and so I can look down at my piece of paper. And we're trading around that 94.
I cannot believe I missed that blue band trade by a tick. That is so disappointing.
even if I'd have taken the crayon, I'd have to turn the thing down to make it hit the blue band.
That's what kids are for.
Look, Daddy, just do this.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's disappointing. Oh well.
You know what? Come on. Well, if it'll take it back to 96 now.
Yep, that is very disappointing to watch.
Well, I tried to get one at 91, but it just didn't fill me.
Looks like it wants to go down and test the settlement price, which is 46.86 and a quarter. If anyone wants to know. And then the next level on the downside is the 84. Put my order in, wait for it down there.
Seeing I'm looking for 96. Something's wrong with me. And we're coming up on 9 o'clock. There's that 89. I hate it when we're sitting at a level that I should be taking. Oh, well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. At 89 is where I wanted to get in when we first come to the 90.
You said it's getting cold over at your house? Getting cold weather?
There's a cold front coming through. We're just trying to get all this stuff done before the rain starts setting in. So hopefully if we can make it past this little front coming through this morning, then without hardly any rain, we'll be good to go. We have got a pile of wood out there. And some of these trees are 2 and 3 foot thick through the bark. They get hard to handle in the splitter. I mean, we can pick them up with a tractor and cut them to length, but you got to lay them down and get them under that splitter in there. You got to do it by hand, one of the two. It's just nothing but work. Come on, guys. You know you want to bounce hard from that 89. All I'm asking for is 96.
I'm still sulking over that blue band trade, Don. Are you kidding me? I believe I missed that.
That's the advantage of not having a good memory. You just go to the next one because you can't remember the last one. Okay, come on, guys. Get on up there. If anybody's wondering what I'm doing, I did a price action trade here. I mean, short term, we ought to at least get back up to that 91.50 area. It's going to do like it did yesterday, trying to, you get in and it comes back and it goes against you. And you think, okay, I need to get out. Then it turns around and runs right back up there.
At least you say I need to get out. That's when I say, okay, let's pile some more on.
Yeah. And it's a waiting game now. Okay, we are at 9 o'clock. Let's see what it wants to do. This is a Thursday. Let's see. This is the 18th.
Well, you're getting the dates right, so you're all right.
At least that's what my computer's telling me. Let's see. 3, 2. Date is a 7. Okay, come on. You know you want to go back to 91. Let's see out here.
Looks like it's like in this 87 area this morning. The third time it's bounced off of it.
Well, she's going to make a liar out of me. That is just not right.
Don't you hate that?
Yeah, it did. I didn't get a feel. It touched it, but I didn't get a feel. Okay, Bubba's, you gonna play that way? I'll just move you. Having a hard time with that 89. Whatever the news was, it wasn't too exciting.
Was there news that just came out? Or a number?
Well, there was supposed to be something at 9, but I don't think it was very much. Well, you'll get a second blue band here shortly.
I'm hoping, Chad.
Well, I moved my order off of 91 to 91.75. It touches it, and I don't get filled again.
You'll get filled here in a second. Don't worry. It's pushing up. Looks like it wants to go to that blue band.
Thank you, Lord. I knew that we should have a little. All right. Still like that 96. We need to see that 91.75 again.
A quick programming note. If you want to learn what we're doing here based on this session, this Trade Along Live session, check out our website, pick which way you'd like to go. You can read about the selection before you make it, obviously, and learn a little bit about more about what we do here on a daily basis. Go to tradealongtradingacademy.com, tradealongtradingacademy.com. If you want to subscribe to this service, this standalone Trade Along live session, you can also do that at the website, tradealongtradingacademy.com. Thank you.
Don, doesn't look like either one of us are getting what we want this morning.
I'm flat. I'm eating cookies. Well, then we're coming down to our 84. Well, the next level down is going to be 77. Hated on those days you got to keep manipulating your chart. I'll tell you what, let's see, what was it? I guess it was Tuesday. I said, well, we got to get back to that 74.
This thing really tanked.
The 77 is now going to come a little bit suspect. You may want to use the lower end. And you may not. We don't know, but usually when you get down this close and we got this kind of push going, we went to 77.25.
Hmm.
All right. Depends on where you got in on that 77. Just keep your stops in.
That's all you can do.
And I like that 75, but that didn't stop it either. News must have been really bad, whatever it was.
Yeah, post today's levels. We're out of levels on the downside, Don, so you might have
Oh,
to come
well,
up with some.
let's see. We're at 77, 70 is the next level.
And after that, I've got nothing. Probably 60.
I have 64. Let's see, 70. I'll tell you what, below 70, I've got 64, 59, and 50.
64,
59 and 50.
59, 50.
I'm so strung out across this thing right now. It's not even funny. Okay. I had a 75 in there I took.
I was waiting for that 70 as well. I mean, 2 points above it.
Okay, we ought to go back to 78. You know, if they got enough push in this thing's not going back to 78 till they get somebody lifts their leg up off this cell program. I thought we ought to run back up to 79.50 at least, if not to 84.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for that 92 to come back back up to the 94 also.
Higher than expected. First time unemployment claims higher than expected from the Labor Department.
Ooh, that's probably what it was.
Thank you, Chad. You know, if we go by the philosophy, we trade what is, not what we want it to be. We don't care what the news is. We just want to make that knee-jerk reaction get out of its way, then go to trading. Looks like they're gonna. They are fast.
See if I can get in that 70 area.
I know that 72 should have yielded us back to 74, and it didn't. 72 should take us to 70. Took us to 69. It's not even giving me time to eat my cookie. That's bad.
So now if Sal calls me this afternoon and say, I'm sorry, Sal, I can't talk. I got to dig myself out of a hole.
That's it.
I'll talk to you later.
I can relate.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, I love that. Took the 70, couple points of heat.
Now, if it'll just run back that 78, you'll be in good shape, which it should. If we don't test it again. Okay, come on, guys. And it was turning out to be a real nice morning until it started this mess.
Well, I'm pretty much back to even, so I should go back to bed before I get myself in more trouble, but I'm not.
Oh, come on. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if it goes below the 67 level, it's going to go for a ride because there's a lot of air down there.
Yep. We make it back to 68. I think I'm going to call it done. I mean, 78, excuse me, not 68. Hey, guys, if y'all have any questions, feel free to ask. Mark will be glad to explain it all to you. I'm trading way too much trying to dig myself out of a hole.
Well, I'm out of the hole. I'm up a little bit, but I can't pick a direction now. Nothing seems like it wants to go lower to me.
The 72 did yield 74.
Higher than expected first-time unemployment claims. Do you remember about a month ago they saying on the news like in a month almost 4.3 million people just quit their jobs? I think we talked about this before. I still can't get over that. 4.3 million people just quit their jobs.
I don't know how they're surviving.
That's what I was wondering. And you can't collect unemployment if you quit.
Maybe we ought to find out how they're doing it. We don't have to work.
Exactly. Someone can tell us, please let us know.
It beats the heck out of splitting firewood, that's for sure. I guess it's just something I've been around all my life, and I still do it. I don't need the firewood. I just still do it. Matter of fact,
keeps you in shape.
I loaded up the truck this morning and hauled it down to one of the widow ladies, and she burns a fireplace. I said, "Here, I brought you some wood." Come on, jump on up to that 78 area. You know you want to. Four. There is light at the end of the tunnel.
There you go.
Come on, dog. I'm tired of being in this trade. That's what happens a lot of times. I just get tired of waiting on it. And I bail out of it, then it just runs right on up to where it needs to go. Odds are we should go to 77. But maybe not yet. That's not good. Now, dog, if you're going to go, you better better get with the program here. I'm going to bail you.
What are you shooting for?
78. Gonna have trouble with it 77, I'm afraid. I tell you what, I think I'm gonna bail this trade right here. It should touch at 70. See what I'm talking about?
There you go. Yeah, as soon as you got out.
That's okay though. Yeah, it
Not a fun morning, huh?
well, it when this thing was falling, I was picking spots like 75 and 70s and 69s and I'm going, okay, we got to go back to that. It says we ought to get back to 78. So I said, okay, let's see what happens. And knock on wood, it worked. If it hadn't, I'd have had to quit splitting wood and go to drinking.
Can you split wood and drink at the same time?
Yeah. You got to be careful with them splitters. So you don't want to get a finger tied up in there. It'll sure take it off.
I was gonna say I don't think the logs will look very pretty, but it sounds like fun.
This old oak wood that we use around here, it doesn't split nice. It just looks like shredded wheat when a splitter goes through it a lot of times. Depending on the internal parts of that tree, I tell you what, the ones that are really bad is the ones that are struck by lightning.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the ones that are struck by lightning, that fiber goes all different ways in there, and that old wood gets tough. You don't split it, you just kind of shred it apart. It looks like shredded wheat. That probably best describes it. Well, see, if I had more patience, I could have held on to one. And see if we can make it all the way back up to that
blue band.
Yeah, 80. Let's see, 83 should yield us 85. I don't like standing through too much heat. Is that girl up and moving this morning?
you just walked in.
What's her name?
First place she comes, Sophie. Sophie comes right to my office first thing in the morning.
Good morning, Sophie. Daddy, let's trade.
Exactly.
I got lots of money in my account.
Let's see, where are we at, Daddy?
Tell her to pick a direction, see if we can trade her way out of it.
There you go. Spin
You
her bottle.
you ever tried that?
What's that?
Just say, okay, I'm going to go up today. and start playing it up. I did that one day. I can truthfully tell you, don't do that. That is just a nightmare.
I'll do that in sim mode.
Yeah, but you don't get the same effect out of it.
Yeah.
Well, hmm. I have no idea where it's going. But I'm flat right now. Basically, I'm done for today.
Yeah, so am I. It's a crazy morning.
Let's recap what we did. Let's see. Our pivot was 97. The 90 worked. We know that.
90 worked really well.
The 84, it just got run over. Depending on your tolerance for the 77, you'd have to say no. According to the rules, it didn't work. So the 84 and 77 got run over. The 70 worked.
Second time around, the 70 worked. Yeah, that's when I took it.
And see, I was taking the 74, the 72, and the 70. I had them all three in there. I had them stacked in there. Because I was seeing I was seeing the 78, so I'm going, okay, we can do that. Well, we got back up to 77 and some change, and I got tired and bailed it. Then it just turned around and jumped right on up there. But that's what happens when you don't have patience.
Well, I hope everyone kept their stops in place today and didn't get hurt too bad. Save those bullets for the next day. Tomorrow,
Amen
hopefully, will
on
be a
that.
better day.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Don. No more 20 trades the rest of the day like you did yesterday.
I don't have any. I'm scared to see how many I've already done this morning. Let's see what we got here.
Get out there and split some wood.
Hey, look, I'm only on up to 19.
All right, Don. I'm out of here. You have a good day.
You too, brother. Take care.
All right. Take care.
Okay, guys. Oh, come on. I've turned a lot of dollars today. That's about all I've done. It I hate looking at those P&Ls because you realize, look, I sure am losing a lot of trades here, but I'm winning a bunch too. So Chad, take care. We will see you tomorrow. I'm going to hang around till about 10 o'clock and see what's going on. So other than that, I am flat. We're trading back around at 77. See if it's going to give us support or we're going to blow through it. Guys, I'm going to be in the background. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, what's going on here? Let's see. We've made it up to 81.75. So we're trading between 77 and 84, it looks like. It is just slow today. Guys, I'm just not seeing much. It just, it is just not. It's just not doing anything. It gets like this. It's just tough to trade it. We're coming up on 10 o'clock. There's not a whole lot of action going on. We're trading above our 77, below our 84s. The only thing I can tell you is if you're going to trade today, be careful, keep your stops in, be patient, and try not to make a trade that's not there. Just, I don't see anything. It just, that doesn't mean anything. That means something's not going to start forming here pretty quick. But as it stands right now, I don't see anything worth taking. And our blue band's coming down. But other than that, there is no trades below the 70. I have 64, 59, and 50. if I told you where I think it's going to go, it would be speculation and it would be an opinion. And right now, I'm not even willing to put my money on my opinion. So I wouldn't want you to. I'm going to wait till after this 10 o'clock bar starts to form to see what's happening. Let's see, we had 90. So other than that, we're just flat. We're sitting here, we're watching, and we're waiting. And I'm going to probably shut it down for a little while and come back later, see what happens. Right now, I can't see anything that I'm willing to jump on. So just keep your stops in, be careful, and I'll check back with you in a little while.
A couple of quick programming notes. We're coming to the end of the morning session here. This Trade Along Live session. If you have any questions about joining us on a daily basis and subscribing for these services, check out our website, tradealongtradingacademy.com. tradealongtradingacademy.com. Just pick this as your opportunity when it comes to the services area. You'll see an opportunity to join just the Trade Along Live session. If you want to bundle it with Sol's mentoring service, which I think is key for a lot of traders out there, you can certainly do that also. Just bundle it together. There's an opportunity to do that. You can subscribe for 1 month. You can subscribe for 6 months for the Trade Along Live session. The 6 months give you a free month. If you decide to sign up for the bundle, you get Sol's trading education. It comes with the bonus access to this Trade Along Live session for a year. So that's what we do every day. Wanted to thank Don and Mark for their input today and their professionalism. You know, quick note, they're both graduates of Sol's trader mentoring. And they're still working with Sol. They help Sol. Sol helps them based on their personal relationship. And you could certainly do the same based on yours if you so choose. So if you're on the fence, lock it in so that you can get all set up and ready to go as we come through the new year here. And you can be set and ready to go for January. So lock yourself in, be part of this world. If you need trading software, let us know. If you would like to talk privately about your choice, we can set up a time to talk to you privately. Don't hesitate. We spend a lot of time working with traders based on their opportunity as they see it and what we have to offer to help them bridge the gap from where they are to where they'd like to be. So take the time, review our website, tradealongtradingacademy.com. tradealongtradingacademy.com. If you would like to refer somebody to our world here, you can use tradealonglive.com. tradealonglive.com. And you can do just give them that domain and they'll click on it. It'll open up a registration for this Zoom webinar. This is on from 9 a.m. to 12 noon on a daily basis with the body of the trading happening between 9:30 and 11:30. Again, this is an educational program only. This is part of the Trading Academy. We have individuals that sign up just for this part of Sol's service alone as a standalone, or they bundle it with his trading education, his mentoring service. So pick which route you'd like to take and make sure you sign up. And sign up today. Thank you. Now, the website has all our contact information on it if you want to set up a time to speak or chat. And we'll take it from there. Appreciate it.